Hey there, everyone. How are y'all doing? As always, I hope you're having an amazing day so far today, and I hope that you all have a wonderful 4th of July holiday. And in the spirit of independence, I wanted to share with you my thoughts on how large corporations in this country and around the world are simply getting way too big, getting way too much power, and starting to encroach on our basic freedoms. So there's so many examples of this. I don't even know where to start, but a perfect example of this is climate change and how they're ruining many of the forests and rainforests around the world just to put in things like soy farms and corn farms and meat production industry or places to produce meat, and the factory farming in general, the negative health consequences of all this, the GMOs, and how the climate in general is getting ruined by these large corporations and just taking away our freedom to have a healthy, safe environment to live in. Another perfect example of this is the 5G network they're currently rolling out throughout all of America. There's plenty of scientists and stuff who say it might be a bad idea and it might cause cancers and that 5G might not be safe, but they're rolling it out anyway, and it just seems to me like they're doing it way too fast and they haven't really done enough studying to make sure it's safe. And the same thing could be said about many things. And another example of how corporations are just getting way too big is in the news industry, and how their last election cycle in 2016, they basically decided who the nomination or the nominee would be for the Democrats, and instead of it being Bernie Sanders like a lot of the people wanted, they just pushed Hillary Clinton so hard, and there were actually leaked emails where they showed that they were giving her, like, say, some of the debate questions beforehand, and there was basically a conspiracy to have her elected over some of the other people. This whole fake news and stuff is a perfect example of how the corporations in our world are getting way too big and way too powerful and dominating every aspect of our lives without us even realizing it, and encroaching upon our basic freedoms. And it's happening again inside of this election cycle. There were plenty of candidates who just didn't get enough speaking time because of how the biased media, with their huge power, basically only asked questions to the candidates that they wanted to hear from. And there's just so many examples of the corporations getting way too big and way too powerful and encroaching on our freedoms. And like I said, climate change and how they're affecting the oceans and the forests around this world is one of the biggest and most frightening examples. And beyond that, I want to hear what kind of examples you guys can think of in the comments down below, or I want to hear if you guys think I'm just a crazy conspiracy theorist and that there's nothing wrong with these large corporations, or if you agree with me. Please let me know in the comments down below. And I hope that you all have an amazing 4th of July holiday. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to help build my channel and help with the YouTube algorithm and all that. And until next time, peace.